if somebody brings you a deal, especially if it's off market, you need to act fast. Hey guys, Enis with Whiteacre Properties. If you find yourself in this channel wondering what is this guy talking about, what is this channel all about, it's all about real estate investing. Real estate investing might be fix and flip, it might be development, ground up, new construction, or rental properties. I wanted to make sure you guys are in the right place. If that's what you're looking for and you're in the greater Boston area, please follow us, like, share, and subscribe. Today I'm in JP, Jamaica Plain, right in Boston. A really nice property, a really nice neighborhood. Actually, we're just buying this property today. It's 94 St. Rose Street in Jamaica Plain. So I wanted to bring you guys on day one, share with you exactly what we're buying, show you what they left behind. Look at the property. This is a fire damaged house, so part of it is actually fire damaged, the top floor. So this is one of the rooms. I'm not sure what this was used for. It looks more like a dining room or maybe a bedroom. I really don't know. The whole layout will change, but let's go next door. This is exactly what they left us. We haven't cleaned anything out. I just, again, wanted to show you guys from day one. We'll have to remove everything. We'll have to demo the walls. You guys probably can see a lot of the ceilings have water damage. Yeah, so it's in rough shape. Floors are good. I still love this property. It got these beautiful windows that gets a lot of light. We're up on the hill with a beautiful view. So this doesn't bother me. The condition, this is, actually I like it a lot because these are the properties that we go after. These are the ones that we can renovate. Something really quick. The seller of the property, he's elderly, he lives in Key West. And based on the agent that sold us the property, said he's very rich. And this is the product that made him a lot of money. I think it's called, it's right here, Flying Lure. So I was impressed because one product in the United States can make you super rich. So I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. All right, one more room. I don't know what to say about this. They all look alike. We're getting a lot of this junk that we need to remove. You know, I think they took what was valuable to them and left everything else because that's what we offer. We make it extremely easy to the homeowner to actually close with us. Don't stress about things they leave. That's our, you know, that we take care of that. That's what we tell them. So this is normal. This is what we end up buying every single time. But we have to clean out all the junk before we demo the walls, before we do any of the work, obviously. Just wanted to show you guys exactly what it looks like on day one. So we got a nice balcony on that side overlooking the beautiful park out here. So again, I'm really excited. This is a really, really nice property. It's a two-family property. It got apartment 1 on the bottom floor, and then the upper 2 floors is unit 2. We just closed on the sale of the property, and we purchased it for $750,000. The rehab budget roughly is about $300,000. We're not going to get into details exactly what each line item is in our scope of work, but just to give you guys an idea, it's about $300,000. And when we do a full gut rehab, it costs us about $100 per square feet. This property is just over 3,000 square feet. So the easy math is 3,000 square feet times $100 a square foot. Again, it's just a rule of thumb to give us an idea what the rehab budget will be. And we use that number right away to really figure out if our purchase price is good or not. But I wanted to show you guys the numbers really quick. So purchase price $750,000, rehab $300,000, and then our ARV, you guys probably, if you watch prior videos, know what that stands for now, after repair value. That is about 1.6. All right, now that you guys looked at the numbers, let me tell you exactly how we found the property. A lot of people are looking at the MLS when they buy properties, and obviously the market is on fire, has been on fire for a few years now. We usually don't go to the MLS and look for deals just because the competition is so high. Don't get me wrong, there are deals on the MLS and there's ways to find those deals. That's not my skill set, so I'm not gonna talk about that. We do a lot of direct mail, we do a lot of cold calling, we do door knocking when we can. And this one actually was a referral from an agent. Developers always get referrals from agents, and they're called pocket listings because this was a property that wasn't on the MLS yet. An agent got the listing, they had a personal connection with the seller, and instead of putting it on the MLS, they came to us first and they said, hey, I got this property, this is the asking price, are you interested? So that's called a pocket listing. Why are pocket listings important? Well, it's super important to us because we don't have competition, right? We are not competing against anybody else. Huge difference. If it goes on the MLS, everybody, you are looking at it, I'm looking at it, and 100 other investors are looking at it. So we don't like any of that. More eyes on a property, the price will go up, more competition. A pocket listing is totally different. They are offering it to us. If it's a good deal or a bad deal, we can make the decision, put an offer in, and we can lock the deal, right? We can get it signed. That's how we found this one. This is actually the second time this year that we got a pocket listing from an agent. And the reason why it was a good deal at $750,000, that was the asking price. We, as you guys know, we do the 70% rule. If you haven't, or if you don't know the meaning of that, please go back and watch a couple of my videos because I've run numbers using the 70% rule. But we looked at numbers, we looked at comparable sales in the area. We said, or we figured out that somewhere in the ballpark of 1.5, 1.6, $1.5 million, $1.6 million is the after repair value. And we did the 70% rule on that, and 750 actually was way under what we could afford to pay. I think that 70% gets us to an offer price, a maximum offer price of 850. So 750 was perfect, was great. We just signed it, acted fast, and got it under agreement. So quick tip here. If somebody brings you a deal, especially if it's off market, you need to act fast. If you are able to identify that this is a good deal, you run your numbers, your formula, whatever you use, and you have a gut feeling and the numbers tell you it's a good deal, sign it quickly. I remember on this one, the agent came back in about a day or two and he said, hey, if you guys get cold feet on this, I got like 2-3 other investors ready to buy it. And we said, no, we signed it, we executed the PNS, we're good to go. That shows, and I remember he had shared this with maybe another investor and we acted fast, so we signed it fast. So quick tip, if you see a good deal, get it signed, execute on it, make sure that the deal is locked. The other quick tip I want to talk about is networking with agents. If you are in real estate or if you really want to get into real estate, you need to tell everybody about it. I see people that are interested in real estate, but they're not confident in it. Even if you haven't done any deals yet, doesn't really matter. If you want to invest in real estate, you got to tell everybody what you're trying to do. You might be interested in rentals, in buying, holding rentals, or you might be interested in flipping properties. You might be interested in developing. Whatever you desire, just make sure you are set on it, set your mind into it, make sure that you tell everybody because you don't know where your next deal is coming from. A neighbor might have a property that they inherited from a parent or a grandparent, or they have a neighbor that, it's moving away out of state and they want to sell. Doesn't really matter, but if they know you are in real estate, they will bring that lead to you. So now we do this all the time. I mean, I have the logo here, I have my truck wrapped up with, we buy houses. I mean, it's on the building, we do business, and we are at the point now where everyone knows what we do, but when I started, that wasn't the case. So if I have to go back, that's one lesson learned for me, and I wanted to share that with you guys, because I see a lot of people that are in the fence, maybe in real estate, maybe not, and they have the desire, but they're not really all in this business, and they are just not clear about their goals in real estate. So quick tip, go network with others, tell them what you want, and I'm sure you'll get leads coming to you, and that's the most important thing in real estate. You need leads so you can analyze deals, you can sign deals from that. So let's talk about financing really quick. Purchase price, like I said, is $750,000. We are working with a hard money lender that is financing 90% of the purchase price. So hard money lenders finances 90% of the purchase price. Let's say, just for easy math, they are financing $675,000, and their interest is 10% annual interest and 1.5 points. 1.5 points, it means 1.5% of the amount they're financing. That's their interest, that's their fee on top of the 10%. The good thing about this hard money lender that we like, other than being a great person, is that he lets us pay the interest at the end of the loan. So once this project is done in 6 to 8 months, we are not making monthly payments. And if you have one property, it's probably not a big deal. You can do those monthly payments, but if you're doing 4, 5, 6 projects at a time like we are, that cash flow, it's something you need to manage and you need to plan for, or it becomes a problem. So by having the interest accumulated and paid at the end, that gives you some room to breathe, so you don't have to make these monthly payments. 1.5 points, all hard money lenders have points, it is what it is, but that's what we paid. On top of the 90% of purchase price, they also are giving us $300,000 for the construction, for the rehab that I mentioned. So that's the amount of money that they are giving us. So let's say it's almost $1 million. And one question that you guys can bring up, and some of you probably are wondering, is why would someone give us $1 million on this property with us only putting 10% down? That's our skin in the game. And that is because this is actually the price, that the $750,000, it's a great deal in Boston for this 2-family. They obviously are running numbers just like we are, and they know where the value of the property is. They know that this property as is probably worth somewhere between $850,000 and let's say $900,000. So the fact that we got it at discount, that's what they like and that's what they're looking for. So they're willing to give us $1 million because they know the value after renovations is probably going to be 1.5, 1.6, as I mentioned earlier, 1.6 ARV. So quick tip about financing. It's not hard to find money right now in Boston to buy deals. The hardest part is finding good deals, but actually it's extremely easy to find the money for it. Hard money lenders there's a bunch of them. We can connect you with a couple of really good ones if you guys need to, but the hardest part is finding a deal. And you can work with hard money lenders, you can work with family and friends, you can work with private money lenders, you can work with a local bank. It really depends on where you want to focus. We work with this hard money lender because it's easy, it's quick, there's really no headaches, and we can close quickly, and we really have no issues, right? So the process is extremely easy, and we like that. Again, the one quick tip is focus on the deal. The money will come. You can partner up with someone. That's not the hard part. So if these numbers look too much and you'd be like, well, I don't want to get into investing because I really don't know where to find the money. That's not the hard part. Focus on the deal. If you get a great deal, this is something that you will figure it out. We can connect you guys, like I said, with somebody. That's not, don't let financing get in your way. All right, so we'll talk about the rehab side of the business really quick. I mentioned the $300,000. I promise to make another video where I break down every single expense, and maybe we'll do it on this one towards the end of the project. But to give you guys an idea what this will cover is, we'll have to clean the property, obviously take everything that was left here, put it in the dumpster, get it out. We'll have to gut the interior of the building because we're changing the layout. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to actually save some rooms and not gut it, but because we're changing the layout, most of the building itself on the inside will get gutted. So clean, got it, new electric, new plumbing, a new HVAC system. Obviously, I mean, all of this is outdated, so we're not keeping anything. Insulation. And even before I get to the insulation, you got new framing. Like I said, we're changing the layout for each unit, so we're gonna have to frame the new layout. The insulation, drywall, paint, flooring. I mean, everything is brand new, right? And then on the exterior, we have new roof, new siding, new windows, etc. So pretty much we're keeping the shell of the building and replacing everything. That's why, I mean, this number might look like a lot, but the labor cost in Boston is extremely high, and the material cost has gone up significantly, especially after COVID and the situation we're in. So just to give you guys some rough numbers, like I said, I will break this down in detail next time. And the last point I wanted to make is the exit strategy. So we bought this property, the lead came in, we analyzed it. Every time we get a lead in, every time we take an appointment and we make an offer, we have to decide exactly what we're gonna do with it. You might be focused in buying rentals and you're analyzing every property as a rental, or you might be doing fix and flip and only looking at a project as a fix and flip. So you're buying, fixing, and putting on the market. We do all of this. So we do fix and flip, we do rentals, we do wholesales, we do wholesales, and we also do condo conversion. So the reason I bring it up is because not every property is the same, and not every lead that comes in is the same, right? So when we look at a property, we go through each of this and we say, if we buy it at this price, would it be a good fix and flip? And obviously we do the 70% rule here. If we buy it at a certain price, it's gonna be a good rental, and we're looking for a cash flow of $400 a door. If we do rentals, we're gonna do another video just for that. Can we make money as a wholesale? And what wholesaling means is buying a property like this, cleaning out everything and make it a little bit more presentable and put it on the MLS. So buying it off market, cleaning it up and make it presentable and put it on the MLS so people can see it, create a bidding war and get a good price and make a profit that way. Quicker profit, maybe not gonna maximize the return. You might not make as much as doing a condo conversion, but it's just money that comes in back to you quicker. So that's wholesale, putting it back on the MLS. Wholesaling, if you guys have seen some of my prior video, if you haven't, please go back and watch it. But wholesale means signing a purchase and sale agreement with somebody and then taking that piece of paper and going to an investor and selling them that contract, because you're selling them your rights to the contract for a fee. And then condo conversion, which is exactly what we're doing here. And we decided to go with condo conversion because we are going to maximize the profit this way. We're going to make a lot more money with a condo conversion instead of a wholesale, a wholesale, a rental, or a fix and flip. And I just don't have the time to go into details exactly why that makes more sense, but it's a numbers game, and doing a condo conversion, that's where we're gonna maximize our profit. All right, so let me talk a little bit more about the conversion side of the business. So I told you guys we decided on condo conversion because it looks like we're gonna make more money. But let's go into detail, and I would love to explain why. So right now, this is a legal two-family. That's how the city of Boston identifies this property as a legal two-family. We can rent both units. We could actually do a full gut rehab of this existing two-family and put it on the market as a two-family. And comparable sales in this area support a asking price. Once we do the work, put it on the MLS, somewhere in the range of 1.2 million. maybe as high as 1.25 once the work is done. However, if you look at condos in this area, and it's a bunch of them around, so if we split this from a two-family to 2 condos, each condo, unit 1 and unit 2, will sell for around 800,000. And this is a conservative number. I think we can probably get, you know, even as high as 850 or somewhere in that range. But just for an easy math and being conservative, you got 800 and 800, so a total of 1.6 million, right? So that's the reason. There's a big difference between going with a two-family finished product and 2 condos. Yes, there is a little bit more expense here because you're gonna have to record condo docs, you're gonna have to hire a condo attorney to do the paperwork. Maybe there's gonna be a little bit more work with surveying and all that, but I don't think it's gonna be a big difference. So we estimated that to do the condo paperwork and do condo work, it's probably gonna cost us an extra $20,000, again with the condo docs, hiring the attorney, and all those miscellaneous things that we need to do. But it's not a lot harder than doing you know, renovating this, because the quality of work is gonna be the same. Not exactly, we might have some, you know, a little bit upper, the finished product will probably gonna be a little bit better here, you know, just because they're gonna be sold for a higher price. But again, the difference in price is huge. So that's why we decided to actually go for 2 condos, shoot for this number as our ARV instead of the 1-2 as a 2-family. It's the same process. We still have to fully renovate the whole building. So why not split it up and sell as 2 condos and make more money instead of doing it as a 2-family by right? So learning this, I think it's a tool that as a real estate investor, especially if you like this type of work, is super important, because that's how you can go from making a little profit to a lot of profit. So we haven't done a lot of condos before, I'll be honest with you. I'm definitely not the expert on this. I want to share with you guys what we are doing. Again, hoping that you can learn from this, learning from our mistakes, maybe get motivated. That's my goal. So guys, this is a summary of the project. I really hope you're getting value out of it. I know you have specific questions that you want to know about, so please go and comment below. I'm gonna spend some time review those, and I promise to make a video or 2 answering your questions. So I wanna do these short videos just answering your questions. So my goal is to give you value, but I really need to know what you're looking for. And I'm gonna leave you with one final thought, which is our meetup event on March 9. So we're gonna put a note about our meetup.com page, which is Boston Real Estate Connection page, and come and join us. It's a small group. I think it's probably 30 or 40 of us that are gonna get together, and we're gonna talk about the rezoning process in the city of Boston. I will share some content, but it's also about networking. It's about getting to know each other, and I really hope you guys will join us. See you on the next one.